Another prime example of one of our favourite GT cars, here of course in open-top form, joins the collection today, and this one has a couple of very, very special things up its sleeve. It is of course the Jaguar XK, as mentioned, the open-top version, but in particular, this is not only a 5-litre V8 version, here in naturally aspirated form, which we'll come back to in a second, because it might just be the sweet spot of all of these X150 shaped Jaguars when it comes to being a long-distance cruiser, but also this is a portfolio model from 2011, and for what was the best part of a £60,000 car when new in 2011 is now under £22,000. Still of course has the option of low deposit financing if you did want to make use of it, but the real special thing about this particular car is its mileage. It's astonishing. In fact, not only is the condition superb, and we'll get more into that in a second, but there's a good reason why it is so superb. This car has only covered 36,000 miles. That's 16,000 less even than the average for these cars, and the majority are not exactly massively high milers anyway, so that really is shockingly good. It has to be one of the best on the market. In fact, it's finished of course in Polaris white with soft grain charcoal leather. It was most recently serviced barely 1,000 miles ago, and its most recent keeper has had the car for 8 years, in which time it's only barely covered 8,000 miles. Always been garaged, used on the best of days and for holidays. It's the exact kind of XK you would want if you're looking for the best possible condition vehicle of this era, but also for the best possible price point for said condition. Now of course it has adaptive cruise control, fantastic sound system, not that you would really need it with a 385 horsepower 5-litre engine, and touching on the point of that engine, not only does it have that significantly higher power output than the outgoing 4.2 XK, but also that means it really is the best of both. These cars are borderline 5-second to 60 vehicles. 5.3 is nothing, but at the same time you have that excellent long distance efficiency, up to 35 to the gallon on the motorway. Certainly in the form of a car like this with fantastic looks and performance across the board, there's a reason why people love these so much, but that real sweet spot comes in being the non-supercharged version, so it's a little more relaxed, a little more sedate as a long distance car, but with that 85 horsepower advantage over the 300 horsepower 4.2 models without the supercharger from the previous generation, you really do feel the difference. They're all lovely cars, but this one, it's something of an undervalued gem in the range. The XKR is a very nice car in its own right, but these ones might be the best in terms of long distance elegance. If then you were already on the market for a Jaguar XK, perhaps more specifically the 5-litre era, and absolutely if you're looking for one in fantastic condition with superb mileage, this car really does tick all of the boxes. Of course, you could reach out regarding it via the email address shown right here on screen, or alternately give us a call on 01749 871 155, or of course on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.